This year is almost over, one more week left, and in this week we're playing decks that no one likes to play against. Hey guys, welcome back to a new episode of Noob Plays. We're playing decks that are annoying, that no one likes to see on the ladder. Just a heads up, I will not play God of War. I could not get myself into the mood of playing God of War. I despise this deck. I do not like this deck. I hate this deck. I do not want to play against it, and I'm not gonna play it. So there will be no God of War, and we're starting this week off with Dragapult EX. In the latest tournament of Doom, this deck got second place, and this is the deck list, and we are playing the exact 60. Link to the tournament and to the deck list is in the video description below. So without further ado, we'll hop right into the first game, and then we'll talk about strategy. So how do we play this deck? Dragapult EX is a stage 2 Terra Pokemon. It's a dragon type, has 320 HP, has 2 attacks, a Chat Headbutt for 70, but we want to use the Phantom Dive. For 2 energy, fire and psychic, we do 200 damage to the opponent's Pokemon, and then we have 6 damage counters that we can move around on the bench in any way that we like. So the cool thing with Dragapult in stage 1, the Drakloak, has a built-in draw engine. Recon Directive lets us look at the top 2 cards of our deck. We get to keep one, and the other one goes at the bottom of the deck. So we want to have a couple of Draklooks on the bench so we can draw each and every turn. We do not play any rare candy, so we are a little bit slow to set up, and therefore we also play a Bidoof to slow down our opponent, which also means we want to go second. We don't do a lot of damage, 260 on the bench, it adds up, and we want to take multi-price knockouts, so therefore we also play Dusclops and Dusknoir, because when we pop those Dusclops, we can put 5 damage counters to one of the opponent's Pokemon, and with Dusknoir we can do the same thing, 130 though. Yeah, the opponent gets a prize card, but sometimes that helps us. We can use Counter Catcher, for example. Another way to do that is Hawlucha. If we put it from our hand onto the bench, we can ping 2 of the opponent's bench Pokemon for 10 damage. And a lot of Pokemon have 70 HP or 210 HP. So if we just put 1 damage counter on them, we can either take a full knockout with Dragapult, or if we move 60 damage counters onto them, we can take a knockout. We don't play a lot of energy in this deck. We play 3 Luminous, we play 2 Psychic, and only 1 Fire, but we do play Neo Upper Energy as our ace-spec card. And on a stage 2 Pokemon, that is all we need because it provides 2 energy and any energy that we like. Okay, so we had a bit of a slow start. They got a Dusclops out and a Bidoof. I was able to item lock them. I wonder if they're popping the Dusclops and taking out the Bidoof. Okay, there is the Hawlucha. I just mentioned that in the intro. They just did exactly what they're supposed to do. They pinged the Dreepy, or both Dreepy, so now they're technically set up for a Dragapult Phantom Dive knockout. So we're both taking a prize. They were item locked, so they couldn't do much. Jamming Tower. Again, this is a Dragapult mirror match. Unfortunately, we did not have an energy attachment first turn. This is very unfortunate because I cannot take a knockout here. So they item lock me, which is fine. I could have used the Night Stretcher. There's a Dragapult EX, so we're going to evolve these. They don't have a single Dreepy on the bench, which is also very good. And now we use the Recon Directive. We have 2 now. I might bench the Fez, see more cards, because they just took out the Bidoof. Oh, we take a Lily. That's good. I'm gonna lose my Dragapult, my guaranteed Dragapult, so maybe not. Let's draw 3 more, see what we get. I'm not gonna do Lily. I have a Monkey Dory and a Luminous Energy. So with this deck, we have no easy way to find the Neo Upper Energy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this. And I play the Monkey Dory. And then if I get another energy, I'm not gonna use the Iono because I do have the Dragapult. I have at least a 70 HP attack, 70 HP attack, I can at least hit them for 70, and there's the 2 Dreepies. So I need to find the Hawlucha in the energy, and I can take out 1 Dreepy. Now they play the Iono. Okay, my Dragapult goes at the bottom of the deck. I play 3, and there we go. We got 1, and we got the Hawlucha. We don't have an energy yet. So, but we can draw 2 more cards. The energy count in this list is very, very thin. So there's only 1 fire and 2 psychic in the deck. So let's see what we draw into. An Iono. Okay. We're gonna do 2 Recon Directives. There's a Dreepy and the Neo Upper Energy. We're gonna go with the Neo Upper Energy. If I get another energy here, I'll take it. There is Hilda. Hilda gets me... Oh yeah, I have a way to find the energy. What am I talking about? So I'm going to put this here. We then put the Hawlucha. Now we can ping... Yes, I want to use Flying Entry, and I can ping this. They probably evolved this, so I'm going to put this here. And then we play Hilda. With the Hilda, okay, we have the fire energy prized. Oh, what am I doing? I could have gotten... That happened to me in a video before where I just didn't get another Pokemon. So we bench the Duskull too. And then they don't have an attack unless they play New Upper Energy too. We put all 60 on here. So the Dreepy that has 1 energy attachment on is out. So if their ace spec card is Neo Upper, yes, they can get an attack. They can get an attack going. But remember, there's also, they might not even play rare candy like I do. Then all they can get is a Drakloak. I kind of limited my bench a little bit. I would love to have another Drakloak out. But it is what it is. This deck plays 1 Turo. And we play 3 bosses. So maybe I can find a boss? Who knows? I can also use the Monkey Dory. Oh, what my plan is, I can put the Luminous Energy on the Monkey Dory. And then I can put 30 on the Drakloak. Oh yeah, I like this. And then I can, if I find a boss, I can take another 3 prizes and I win. Okay, they put a Luminous Energy on the Drakloak, a Jamming Tower, which we both play a Jamming Tower. I play not a single tool. Okay, there's the Iono. There goes my energy. So I cannot take out the Drakloak unless I find a boss. That is the wrong energy, but I'll take the boss. I do take the boss. I get another Dreepy, and I think I'm just going to boss up the Drakloak, knock that one out, and take out... What am I going to take out? I need to top deck a Luminous Energy. That would be perfect. They get rid of a Dreepy and Ultra Ball, and they probably get a Dragapult, yep, which they cannot evolve right now. And they just item lock me. Okay. What do we get? Luminous Energy, please? A Counter Catcher, which I cannot play. However, we still have Recon Directive. There's a Lily. I don't want the Lily. Maybe for next turn. I know that they have the Dragapult, so I'm going to boss this one up. And then I'll attach this here. Yeah, if I would have not been on the item lock, I would have won. Because I can take this one out. They cannot... Not... If I get 1, 2 prices, they cannot pop the Duskull. So we're going to put 3 here. Take the knockout, take this knockout. And then we put 2 here. 3 here. So now we're taking 2 prizes. We're down to 1 prize. They cannot pop the Duskull. And this is probably wraps. They are so far away from getting a we know they have a Dragapult in hand, but unless they play Rare Candy, they can still not knock me out. And with my Phantom Dive, I can take out the Duskull. There's Latias, that's fine. They draw 3 more cards with Serendipity, flip the script, that is fine too. Yeah, they don't get an attack out here. And that's wraps. I mean, they can retreat, but I need 1 price, and everything on the bench is a knockout, other than the Latias. But I can see 6 more cards with the Lily. I can thin out another card. Yeah, I'm winning because I can thin out the Dusknoir, the Dusclops, and then pop that. So they, what are they gonna pick up? Probably the, who would they pick up? Oh yeah, they can hit me for 240, but that's not enough. And I can do 60 to the bench. So no, this game is a wraps. They cannot take another price. They only do 240. And with the Phantom Dive, I can knock out the Duskull, take the last price. And this is over, right? I'm sorry, I'm not meaning to troll here, but I just want to... Yeah, because I do 200... Yeah, they concede. Sorry, I didn't mean to troll. I wasn't quite sure, but I don't know what I was thinking. But this is the power of Dragapult EX. If you prevent them from setting up the deck, their board, I mean, this is a good deck, period. GG's to my opponent. All right, my opponent lost the coin toss, and same as in the first game, I do want to go second. I would prefer to start a Bidoof because they cannot attack going first. And we get a Dreepy. We got the Latias too. Okay. I'm just putting out the Latias. I have Buddy Puffin. I can get 2 Dreepies out. I can get a Duskull out. I have the energy. Svinup. Where did I see this card recently in a video? I've forgotten. The only thing that's missing here is a supporter, but the deck is even getting an Artisan. Oh my goodness. Artisan gives me the Bidoof. Wonderful. Great start. And a Lily now? What? But my setup is so good. I play... Oh, 1 Duskull is priced. Monkey Dory. Get in the Bidoof. We're putting out the Dreepy. And then we're getting another Dreepy and a Duskull. Do I Lily? We're putting this on. I have the Duskull, I have a Dragapult, I can use it for next turn. But seeing 8 new cards is kind of cool too. We're gonna do that. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. There's an energy for the attack. We did not get a Drakloak, but we have an Ultra Ball. There's nothing I really want to get rid of other than the Blood Moon maybe. So we're just gonna item lock them. I do love the new effect where, for me, on the entire board of my opponents, their hand is covered in the dust. If you get Bidoof, then it's the cards that you cannot play. That's really cool. Okay, if they find an energy, they can easily knock me out. I do not have a response. I can get the Night Stretcher out and Bidoof them again. With the Hilda, I can get me an energy and a Drakloak. And there is a Drakloak. That is phenomenal. They didn't have another energy. So we're gonna Drakloak first. See what we get. A Dreepy and a Fire Energy. We're gonna keep the Fire Energy here. Or should I gotten... Oh, probably the Dreepy would have been better. What am I gonna get rid of? We're gonna get rid of this and this. And we get us another Drakloak. We have all Dragapults. We also priced a Dusclops. Oh no, wait, I have it in hand, right? Oh no, I do not. I got rid of it. Yeah, I got rid of it. Do we have new upper? I forgot to look. Yeah, we do have new upper. We do have jamming tower too. Oh, we have also price of luminous energy. So we're gonna put this out. I don't think they have the power quite yet to knock me out. We're gonna... Monkey Dory would be good too, but I'm gonna go with the Dreepy, and I'm gonna attach this energy here. And then for next turn, I have Hilda for the Dragapult, and then I hope that we're not... Would it make sense to boss up this Nagglestackle? And maybe, because they could knock this one out. Yeah, we're gonna get the Nagglestackle, and then we're gonna hit it for 20, and then next turn we retrieve this for free. We use Hilda for the Dragapult if we're not getting Iono. That is the big thing here. With a Night Stretcher in hand, even if they knock out the Nagglestackle and the Badoo with a Nagglestackle, then we Night Stretcher the Badoo back if we want to, but no. Mamoswine, okay, yeah, they can hit very hard, so I'm gonna Pidgeotto. I was hoping that would not be the case, but we want to double Drakloak, see what we get. If I find the Dusknoir, I can pop this. I could also... I have only one Dusclops and one Dusknoir in the deck. One Dusknoir will eliminate the Mamoswine. Okay. So we have something going on. Ooh, I don't like this. Let's see what we get with the Recon Directive first. A Night Stretcher and a Buddy Puffin. Another Drakloak. That's great because we get to see even more cards. So 3 Draklooks is fantastic. What do we get? A Fez and a Boss. I cannot play the boss, I just realized. I could... Boss, I could use the Ultra Ball for the Dragapult. Boss up the Pidgeotto. Or use the Duskull. We play Hilda. We play it safe. We play this. Do I show him what I have? This here. And now we get rid of a Night Stretcher and a Luminous. And we get us a Dusclops. That way we can knock out the Pidgeotto and we deny them another stage 2 Pokemon. So we pop this. We put this here. Now this one is knocked down. Check my deck here real quick. I have a Monkey Dory. I might bench the Monkey Dory. I did get rid of the Luminous Energy, so that was a little bit not ideal. And then we take the knockout on the Nagglestackle. 1, 2, 3. And then we pile up damage here. And then we have new upper energy and another Dragapult ready for as soon as my Dragapult gets knocked out. So I still have 2 Recon Directives. So they do 180 and 40 more for each stage 2 Pokemon. So this is a stage 2 Pokemon, and they can accelerate energy within. So that Pidgey, they currently do 220. They energy accelerate this here. Oh, it also heals. Oh, interesting. I did not read that correctly. But we do 200. We knock this one out. And then we set up 10 here. As long as we're not getting a Ionode. Because then I can Neo Upper Energy the Drakloak. There's a Mamoswine for another stage 2 Pokemon. Right now they're only doing 220, so they're not gonna knock me out. And I would love to find a Luminous Energy. Oh, they can find the Pokemon, but they just placed the Pidgeot, so I knocked that out. And unless they have a rare candy, they cannot evolve anything into another stage 2 Pokemon and do more damage. So, a Pidgeotto for next turn, which doesn't do you anything good because I knock you out. No boss, no Iono, no nothing. That's great. Okay, give me Luminous Energy. There's an Iono. I'm not gonna Iono them. A Lily. Drakloak and a Dusknoir. I don't have anything. No. Get this. Okay, I did not get what I wanted, and I cannot heal. But I have an Ultra Ball next turn for Drakloak. I do have that. And then I can also boss them up. What if they boss me up? Would I? But then I win. Yeah, I put this on here. If they boss it up, then they're not gonna knock out the Dragapult. And I have boss in hand. Night Stretcher. I cannot use Night Stretcher and Luminous Energy, and my bench is clogged. So I think because I have what I need, what I want, I'm just gonna hit them for 200. 3, 4, 5, and then I'm gonna put 10 on here, and then that sets me up for 3 prize turn next turn. There's another Duskull, which doesn't do me anything good right now, unless I find a Toro and can pick up something. Me not being able to heal, that's not ideal. I wish I could have healed the Dragapult a little bit, because then, oh, they got a research, nice. Because with a heal, I would have put more pressure on their bench. So let's see what they have. They take 2 prizes this turn because they're gonna knock me out. They're gonna pick out a Pokemon. They probably get the evolution for. Wait, that's a stage 2. Wait, what? Oh, okay. They get a stage 1. They get the evolution for the. No, they not. Do they have rare candy? Do they have 2 rare candy in hand? They do not. Interesting. I mean, I win, right? Because I take this one out, and then I take this one out. We're going to use this because I have Neo Upper Energy on this already. We got a Drippy. Yeah, them not being able to hand disrupt me is yeah, not good for them. A Turo. And we use the jamming, get rid of the jamming tower and the Turo. And then we get ourselves a Dragapult. We evolve. We retreat. And then we take 3 prizes. We knock out the active. And then we take the bench Pokemon out. And then we take 3 prizes to wrap up game number 2 with the 2nd win in a row. This deck is very powerful. I like it. I know why people don't like to play against it, but this is fun. GG's to my opponent. We did lose the coin toss, so it's up to our opponent now to decide if they want to go first or second. And they go first, which is my preferred way to play this deck. We got a Dreepy, but that is pretty much all we have right now. I do have the Iono, so that might help me a little bit. I would love to have a Latias. Is that Mega Lucario? Oh, it looks a lot like Mega Lucario. Fighting Gong, probably a Riolu. Okay, I wonder if they have a Lunatone in hand, because that helps them to draw more cards. Or they attach the energy to Riolu, and that is it. Okay, I cannot get an attack out. Oh, that is good. That is good. They probably play. Just put this out there. No Iono, Luminous on here. No, because they're gonna knock me out next turn. Drakloak, Jamming Tower. Wow, that is not much. And I'm gonna be without a Dreepy next turn because I cannot retreat. I'm not gonna use my Neo Upper Energy to retreat. I don't really like this, but so far they don't have a Lunatone. Lunatone, that's how they can Lunar Cycle. They can draw cards, but they need Lunatone in. Oh, and they get Lily's Determination. No. Gravity Mountain, that's good for them because Dragapult, and there's Lunatone. Lily gave him a Gravity Mountain and a Lunatone. Wonderful. And they put a Fez out there. It's a 2-price liability. Do they get Mega Lucario EX? If so, we are in trouble. I mean, if they use it, that's fine. I'd rather have you knock out my Monkey Dory than anything else. But yeah, they have the Mega Lucario. Their Lily gave him the nuts. Wait, is that all they have? They must have a Mega Lucario. Wait, they don't even attack? Okay, I get a Lily myself. If they have a boss, they want to catch a boss. Okay, here is the problem. I can't attach in the upper energy here for next turn. I have Dragapult in hand. But if they have a boss, they knock it out. Because there's no way they're not going to get the Mega Lucario EX. I could boss up the Hariyama to stall. But I can also do Lily. And see 8 new cards. I think that's the way to go. Yeah, that looks more like it. Do you have a way to get... I was hoping I could get a Latias. So we're gonna get this. And then we're gonna get... We leave one bench space open, because I have Dusclops here. And then we end our turn. They have a 3-card hand. If it's no energy, if they don't have Fighting Gong, if they don't have a way to get energy to use Lunar Cycle, they must draw in. Okay, they have an energy. They draw a couple more cards. And they get the Mega Lucario. Don't have a boss, please. Premium Power Pro, why? 130, you already have the knockout. They just burned a random Premium Power Pro and a Lily. Okay, that's at least not a boss. Okay. I don't do enough damage to knock out the Mega Lucario. 130, and they have Energy Acceleration. Okay, we need something good here. We go for this. I think it needs to be 3-2. That needs to be our way to go here. I have Blood Moon. That's a good late game attacker. There's an energy. I do have Neo Upper. get this. I need to guarantee myself an attack here. So I'm gonna get rid of an Iono and the Blood Moon and get myself a Dragapult EX. I didn't want to risk it and get another Drakloak. Here. Here. Duskclops. Is there anything in the discard pile that I want? The Monkey Dory might be good. Let's get the Monkey Dory back. And then we Iona them down to 5. We get 6. And then we'll see what we get. I would love to have a couple more Drakloaks. There's a Luminous Energy for next turn. Not having the Drakloak is rough. I think we're counter catching this up to stall in. And then we Curse Blast. This here. They take a price. Maybe I should have done that before the Iono. Would that have been the smarter move? If I attack, they go into this. But I can get another 100 on there. They need to find. They don't have a way to put 2 energy on this. And I can establish my board a little bit more. I'll end my turn. I don't know if that is the right call. They play switches too. If they play a switch, then it's really bad. If they play a switch, it is very bad. An air balloon. Oh no, I should have attacked into it, taken a price, putting more pressure on the benched Mega Lucario, because I would have put it down to 110. Well, I would have had the knockout. Because 60 is 110, and then I could put 30 with Monkey Dory on, and I would have had the knockout. Because they're gonna knock me out with the Mega Brave attack. Wait, what? That must be a misplay, right? Tell me that was a misplay. Okay, they don't have the knockout with the Jamming Tower, but another Drakloak. I like it. I like it. I preferred that over the Lily. We put the fire here. Luminous next turn. Do I counter catch this one up? 250? Yeah, I think so. I think we're gonna do this. Not sure if that's the right call, but I'm gonna do 200. And I'm gonna put this here. And then the rest here. I do have another Dragapult ready to go. They can only do 270 right now, huh? And I have Monkey Dory. I could knock this one out. Okay, they get the knockout because they do a lot of damage. However, I can take 4 prices next turn if they cannot evolve this. And I'm out of stadiums right now. I am. I played two Jamming Towers. So they're gonna hit me over and over and over again. Well, they do not evolve this. I don't have any Monkey Dory shenanigans because I need to attach the energy here. Let's see, there's an energy. Okay. We do Recon Directive. We get the Fez. Do counter catcher. They need 2 more knockouts. Are we taking away? What do I have in here? I'm gonna get me. Oh, I don't have. I thought I had a night stretcher. We draw 3 more cards. Hilda. Here. We use this. I want to get a Duskull out. They don't have an attacker for next turn. I have Boss, Turo. I think I want to take the knockout and knock out this. 200. And then we do 1, 2, 3. And the rest doesn't really matter. Put these here. Pick 4 prices in 1 turn, and they don't have another Lucario ready to go, huh? I don't think they can win this anymore. Because I have boss. If I don't get hand disrupted. Yeah. Don't think they have anything left in the tank. They can flip the script, yes. They have a 16 card hand. But they cannot do 290 damage. Everything that they have sitting on the bench. The Fez, I can I have an energy to attach. I can Ultra Ball for a Latias. What did they get back? Stretcher, the Mega Lucario. Okay, so what we need to do here is we need to Ultra Ball. You need to Ultra Ball away Turo and Hilda. We get the Latias. I saw it in the deck. We get the Latias. That's how we can retrieve the Dragapult for free. I would have also attached the energy. We boss up the Serendipity, and then we smack them for 200. We take our last 2 prices, and they're cooked. Slow start, and I think we were running behind a little bit, but this deck is just so strong and powerful. GG's to my opponent. Yeah, I mean, I totally understand why it's frustrating to play against this deck. I played against it so many times and it always annoyed me. It was frustrating. It's just so good. It has so many outs. There's so many different ways you can play, and you take multiple prices per turn. I mean, in the Mega Lucario, I think they were pretty confident they had a really good setup, but then it's just so powerful. The one turn where they didn't attack, that might maybe harm them a little bit, but taking 4 prices and then you just need 2 more and it's all set up already. It's just so easy. It's not an easy deck to play, I want to say. It's a very fun deck to play, even though it's a deck you guys don't want to see. I still hope you enjoyed this episode of Noob Plays. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in another episode on Friday. It's going to be another fun deck, I hope. And yeah, I'll see you then, and until then, I am out.
The journey's grand, together we'll explore the land. Gotta catch 'em near.